Looks like we can observe right up there. It's a good spot to drop our pack in case things get kinetic. Zebra 1, set up rear security. Let's do it about 65 yards out. Make sure you got your DMR ready. All right, let's drop packs. All right, boys, let's make sure we're pulling what we need out of our packs in case things get bad and we have to ditch out. Get you a couple pulls of water. HQ, close to where you said the supplies would be. About to move in on our patrol. X-ray 2, set up security. So nothing crazy special here with this this pistol. It's kind of a semi Mark 18. We could call it the Minuteman Mark 18, but it's got a Surefire white light on it. It's an older one. It's a Milsurp that I picked up. It's got the pressure switch up top, and it's got the push button, and it also goes, you flip it around and it goes IR. I don't know if the camera picks that up or not, but it's got an IR setting. It's got a cheaper quad rail that holds up. It's got the Magpul AFG. This lower actually goes to another 10.5 I've built that you may get to see soon. My trusty Amazon sling, you've seen it. Carry handle upper. Nothing special, just a PSA lower. It's got one of their just normal mil-spec triggers. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't feel quite right or whatnot. And so as you can see with the mags, I'm going to take this off. So we're doing this a little later in the evening. It's not as hot as you can see. It's still burned up, but we didn't spend as much time out here. But this is a proof of concept for me as the Army TAP vest here, chest rig, as a Minuteman rig. You know, we've seen my LC2 Alice kit, which is a great option, but I've been fielding this for a few outings now, and I really like it. The magazine hold downs leave a little bit to be desired, but there's mods. We can go over that later, because this is going to be a living, breathing thing. You're going to see I'm just running it bare bones. As you can see, there's MOLLE attachments. There's a jet flying over. as you can see, I'm not running any molly attachments, and it's got 8 pockets here across the top. So I'm running a combat loadout, 6 mags plus 1 in the gun. I'm also able to run my UV5R with an extended battery and antenna here and a fold-up antenna, and then just clip, you know, my push-to-talk and mic here or whatnot. When I run it turned down, but I'm looking to eventually get something to run up into my headphones. You need to just have a normal push-to-talk with it. And over here you can see I'm running medical. So I wouldn't even call it an IFAK. I have a tourniquet and I have some gauze. Be hard to pull out right now, but I packed like some gauze and wrap and things like that just to cover a bullet wound injury. You know, it's not a full comprehensive medical kit, because this is something nice that you can run 6 fully loaded mags, and you could throw this rig in a truck or something like that. Like, that's one thing I like about it. And let me fix the mic here. And I want to show, like, it's so easy to take off. We have these clips here. Like, it is super easy to take off and put on. And you also have these mat pouches and things back here. I wouldn't put anything that you don't want sweat or anything like that to get on, but you do have storage pouches back here, heavy duty zippers and whatnot that you can run on here. And there's also ways to attach this to your plate carrier. There's clips that these will usually come with, but as it is, I bought and I'll post a link down in the description, but I got this Krydex harness to go with it that, as you'll notice with the Bushmaster one, the thing was kind of flip-flopping around. Put it back on. You'll notice that it was kind of flip-flopping around. So once you get it set up, it's super easy to put on, but you'll notice before I had the Krydex, it's tightened it down. We've gotten multiple points of connection with an H harness at the top. So we connect here, and it came with these clips, and connect here, and then connect here, and connect here. So it helps with keeping the harness to my body when I'm not running it on a plate carrier or anything like that. You're not jostling around with a full load, and that's one thing that I really like about upgrading it.
I want to take a second and talk about our uniform with the multicam combat shirt. It's really great for hot and warm weather. It fits pretty nicely. And then we have our bottoms, which I kind of dug up at some older ones that I had, but it's the 7-color desert combat uniform, also known as
chocolate chip.
I'm really digging this look with the multicam and the desert BDU. They both have that like little dot kind of, you can tell that the multicam has a nod to the older desert BDUs. And I'm really, you know, even though the color palette's different, I'm really digging this look for this area of operations. If you're kind of in an arid area and you don't want to look like a Fed, you don't want to blend in with like conventional forces, you want to look like your own, this is a really good option, I feel like. And so I've had these BDU bottoms for like 20 years, and I stumbled across them, and I was like, hey, this will go well with this Army Combat top, which is by Massive, and it's flame retardant. But yeah, let me know what you think about this look down in the comments.
And I ate Jenny's ice cream, chocolate chip. I came down because I heard there was chocolate chip ice cream. By the way, I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. God.
What we're going to do, we're going to run a little drill here. And what I've done is I've left these open to know which ones are out. That's a good thing to do. Good thing to practice, just to remember, you know, which mags are out. So these 3 right here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run and shoot 2 rounds, reload, hit the bolt release, and shoot 1 more round. And so we'll do a couple of those just to see how the rig does, how the reloading gets and whatnot with it. So here we go. All right. You say go. All right, not bad. Well, we got 1 round left in that one, so we'll leave her open. We'll do 1 more. Let me know. How'd you like the fireball? Let me know. Had the safety off. Trying to practice coming up, taking the safety off and then running. All right. So many mags to choose from. Right, safe on. Let me know when. Oh, go down. Ah, I'm gonna have to practice with that one. So one problem I've always had with chest rigs and certain rigs is getting the mags over here, reaching across my body, especially running something like a radio like I am here. So you may want to practice that if you have trouble with it. You're going to see me have trouble with that. All right, let me get set. Let me know when. Get nice and hot. I'm going to try it with the light this time. Right, low ready. Right, ready whenever you are. Got the light on. Dry. That was fun. We didn't do bad with the gun. We're getting good, getting it dialed in. Wish I had a little more time to devote to this, but as you can see, if you want to zoom in on that, we're doing pretty good. We had a couple flyers here and there, but for where we were, and if you want to pan around to where we were, probably 20-25 yards, that rock, you'll kind of see a rock sticking up there. So we were about 20-25 yards from the target, which with a pistol probably going to be a pretty common engagement. Gun is dry, no brass to eject this time. So that's our Minuteman pistol, or Minuteman pistol carbine, whatever you want to say. You've seen it in a couple other videos, but I thought I'd break it out this time and run it. So you can usually find these for around 50 bucks, and then for another 25 bucks you can get this. And I feel like this is probably going to be superior to the Condor, because as you can see, running it like this, it's a slim rig. Like, you can just run 4 and then stuff other equipment in here without even having any pouches attached to the molly. And that makes this a great viable Minuteman kit. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for it and follow along with me as I build it up. And I've been getting you guys' kit videos. Please keep sending those to me. Check out the link in the bottom. I'm on Instagram, XXL Dude on Instagram. Find me on there and show me your kit, you know, and I'll keep posting the videos like I do normally. We just had one come out this week. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout. The US Army, the Marines have them too. It's called the TAP vest, Tactical Assault Panel. This is a very cool overlooked piece of kit, and there's a lot of them hitting the market right now through the surplus industry, and you can pick these up for a great price. And I think in the next few years they're going to end up skyrocketing, because you're getting a quality durable chest rig that you can convert from a chest rig over to your plate carrier. And maybe we'll do that in an upcoming episode and show that we can quickly transition those. So if we're doing something that doesn't require a plate carrier, we can run a standalone rig. We need this rig on a plate carrier, we don't have to load out the plate carrier. But either way, it's a good viable option. as being a Minuteman. So thank you for watching, and I want to say, don't let the news and all this indictment talk and all that catch your attention, because they're trying, it's right hand, left hand type deal. They're trying to pull us apart. They're trying to keep us focused on something else. What you need to be doing is things like I'm doing here. You need to be buying gear, using that gear, and training, you know, getting good, getting your bullets on target, you know, hitting what you're aiming for, enhancing that skill. Go out and learn some kind of skill or trade that's going to help you, that could help you through some hard times. It doesn't have to be doing kit like this. You may just watch this for entertainment. That's cool. But you need to know things like gunsmithing, blacksmithing. I know those are kind of advanced things, but even something welding, you know, something like that, a trade that's going to help, even mechanic work. But either way, this is XXL Dude telling you, resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. Peace. Had the safety on. Trying to practice coming up, taking the safety off, and then running. All right.